2 weeks and 2 wins over Chris Sale.
Does he continue the dominance?
Yep.
Over Chris Sale?
In his last 1 head-to-head meetings with Chris Sale, Mike Pelfrey is undefeated.
I will say he will not keep up the dominance. However, I do think the Tigers get to Chris Sale. I just don't think Pelfrey gets the win.
Just to compare, I mean, the numbers are similar. Pelfrey's 1-6. Sale is 10-2.
That's similar.
Pelfrey, Sale's ERA, just again for comparison's sake, is 2.87. Pelfrey's walks and hits per innings pitched is 2.87. No, it's not. It's like 1.72. Let's see if he can continue it. He's got his number. And the irony, of course, is that he doesn't have his number. The pitchers don't do anything against each other, but he beat him last time out. Isn't that his only win of the year?
Yeah.
That's his one win.
We got to win once.
Yeah. Chris Sale's been undefeated since he lost to Mike Pelfrey. So he's bounced back.
Look at that.
Yeah. Okay. Saw this and I thought, this is interesting. I'll read this verbatim off a MLive report. A 44-year-old Forest Township man faces up to 5 years in prison after he was accused of attempting to return thousands of non-returnable bottles. The Livingston Daily Press and Argus reported Brian Edward Everidge pleaded not guilty to 1 count of beverage return of non-refundable bottles and was freed on a $5,000 personal bond. Everidge was pulled over.
Hang on a second.
Yes.
The guy's last name is Everidge.
Yes.
And this is about beverages.
Yes.
You don't see anything funny with that yet?
Oh, I do. I had noticed it before.
Everidge the beverage.
Everidge was returning empty beverage cans. Yes.
All right.
Everidge was pulled over for speeding on April 27th in Livingston County's Tyrone Township. The officer noticed a large number of cans inside his vehicle, and Everidge revealed his plot, according to the report. Given the number of non-refundable cans involved, Everidge now faces a felony under Michigan law. He faces a June 22nd preliminary exam conference in 53rd District Court.
So he doesn't have any leverage in this situation.
No, he does not.
That's getting coverage.
It is getting media coverage, yes.
So basically he tried to pull a Seinfeld?
Yeah, he tried to pull the
Kramer?
The Kramer scam, where they loaded up the mail truck with bottles from New York, and weren't they gonna drive him to Michigan?
Yeah.
I don't even remember what happened, but their plan was also foiled. Here's
something with golf clubs or something like that.
Yeah, he was throwing.
Peterman buy some golf clubs.
They were throwing them at somebody chasing him.
Right, something crazy.
Well, that didn't happen here.
Well, that and the blood. The blood was a different episode, but never mind.
There's a few things with this story. One is, how do you make this work anymore? Because every place I go to return cans, it's the automated.
It's the worst.
And there's always cans and bottles of beers that usually my brother-in-law Mike brings over that I've never heard of, and God bless Mike, the beers he loves, and I'm just not as adventurous as he is. So he'll bring over these, and I never can return.
Brings over some quads, some double stouts, some what were the other list of things? The only the beer snobs would like.
They were. Let me find that text.
Barley wines,
triple IPAs, quads.
You know.
Yes. Anyway, he brings over stuff like that, and it seems like oftentimes I can't return it. There's A. But B, if like a label gets peeled off a bottle, it's useless anymore. You put it in that machine, it spins and spins and kicks it back out. So do not accept.
I have an idea. And I'm afraid I'm giving away $1 million idea on the air and on Facebook.
Oh, because we're streaming live right now.
On Facebook Live. Here's my idea.
You sure you want to do this?
I'm too lazy to put it into fruition. So, yeah. If somebody wants, I'm putting it out there. Somebody can steal it and give me a little percentage. I'll be happy with that.
Okay.
There should be like recycle centers specifically for cans and bottles. Forget going to the grocery store and going through the... Forget that.
Wow.
But back in the day when it was so much easier, you would save your case containers or 12-pack containers, whatever. Even if you cleaned them out and put them in a paper bag, whatever, you just hand it to the guy, and the guy would go through and rifle through them in 5 minutes, and here you got your receipt. Let's go back to that, but have a recycle center where you can do that. And the guy can count it out real quick for you. You get in and out. You're not sitting there in a line full of 15 people at Meijer or Kroger or wherever it is you're returning your bottles and cans, and then they get spit it out because they don't have the right barcode on it.
Presumably, you will pay for
yes.
the service. Okay,
much like Coinstar. Whenever you got all the loose change, you gut it into the thing, and maybe you don't gut it into the thing, but you take your change.
Are you throwing your change?
Angry with you. You take your change and you put it into the thing, and it spits it out, and it takes like 10%, right?
Yep.
Same thing for this.
So you get 1 out of every 10 cans you keep.
Yeah, or more if you feel like that's necessary. Because I tell you what, it's such a hassle and such a pain in my backside that I'd be willing to give up like 20%.
Well, I will tell you this. We had such an accumulation of bottles and cans recently in our garage, sitting in brown paper bags, that some relatives came over and said, we got to talk. And I said, about what? And he goes, either you have a serious drinking problem or a serious lazy problem. And I said, well,
you're right.
Let's go take a look at some of those bottles and cans, because I found like some Coca-Cola cans with the holiday label.
Oh, nice.
So this I took care of this past Saturday. So it was like, what, June 11th? It wasn't this past Saturday. It would have been right before I left to go up north. So it was last Thursday. So June 9th? June 9th, I was returning bottles from Christmas time. Okay?
Yeah.
And it was like $30 worth of bottles and cans.
That makes you feel better.
It takes forever.
Yeah.
To do that. So I like your idea.
Back in the day, it didn't take that long.
No, it didn't, but Hold on. Guys, this is not Doug's idea. Well, I'm trying to make Gator's idea work. I just don't think it can work. Well, hold on. Wait a sec. People who return cans are kind of cheap.
People return cans.
Everybody returns cans.
Not everybody returns.
You don't return cans?
I've seen them throwing cases out.
That's not true. When I give them away, I give them to people.
What, as gifts?
No, like for my old
Happy birthday!
used to be my old neighbor. His kids would take the cans. The housekeeper can take the cans. Give them away to charity events for when you wait for the twice a year.
I was about to say, once every other year, somebody comes to our door. I'm gonna have like a garage filled with cans.
Yeah. You've been at my house.
Single guy, man. Single guy.
What the hell difference does that make? You're the guy who's had cans in your house for the last 6 months.
Good luck having a wife put up with cans in your house for 2 years.
You've got it for 6 months. What are you talking about?
She brought it up all the time. You gonna take those back?
Yeah, I see it really hammered at point home where you.
Well,
I'm on it, honey. I'll take it back right away.
You gonna take those
Yeah,
back?
here was your reaction.
My reaction was
Whatever. Get me a beer. I'll think about it.
My reaction was, I don't know. Are you gonna take it back anytime
Yeah.
soon?
You keep pushing it. No, you do it. No, you do it. No, you do it.
So when a local high school golf team comes knocking on Gator's door, they're all thinking, "Bonanza! We just paid for our entire golf season."
Hey, man, it was just an idea.
248-539-9786. And this guy, by the way, is up on charges. And my favorite part of this story we never even got to is he gets pulled over for speeding. He's got a bunch of cans in the car, and he reveals the plot. Why did he have to reveal the plot?
Well, you got to explain why you have 10,000 cans in your car.
Because I got a bunch of cans in my car. I'm returning cans. You don't have to tell them they're out of state. Did he go collect these things from out of state?
You got the story. I don't know what
It
the hell's
doesn't-
going
it
on
doesn't
there.
say, but
What is Everidge doing? Let's call him up.
Karsch and
Hey,
Anderson.
Ev.
Karsch and Anderson, 97 won the ticket.